There. That should be fixed. Now my voice should be coming. Let's see. Voice. Yes, voice is coming. Let's go. Hype. Yeah, that should be Gucci. Hi, Atav Reddy. Whirlpool was timed out. What the fuck? I'm sorry about Nightbot Whirlpool. I thought I fixed this Nightbot, man. Stupid Nightbot. Let me move that out of y'all's way. Hey Pranay, hey Shashwat. आ गया भाई अथर्व जल्दी भी आ गया देख guys I came early for you. I started early for you guys Sham. Sentinels is winning the tourney for sure. Man, I said I'll twerk if Sentinels wins and I'm not gonna go off for that, but I kind of hope they don't win. Hi Anti-Rage, what's up man? Hi Aditya. Hey Saibab, what's up guys? What's up? How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hit the like button, subscribe. You know the drill. Today's studio was fucking up, but I have a couple of new surprises for you guys today. One sec. Let me just make my phone. Sorry about cam. I was just making my phone silent for a second. That way, the fuck is this background? This is my wallpaper, man. So I use Microsoft Bing wallpaper and it changes every day. Here, do you want me to change it for you guys? Hold on. I can change the wallpaper. One sec. So all I need to do is go here and then do this. Ta-da! Do you like garden or do you like eggs? Wait, did it not change? It should have changed. Oh, there we go, it changed. Oh, wait. Oh, that looks good. This is from Western Ghats, India. And then this is so good. This is the total lunar eclipse in 2015. What's up, Sashank? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Come in, join everybody. Let's go. Hi, Jajam. Nuturn, man, I'm so disappointed. Hey, Avukin. Today's match predictions, we'll get to it. In fact, you know what? Let's open the prediction sheet. Keep this. Alright, let's keep this, guys. Let's keep this. I like this too. Kind of like the Western Ghats, but this is nice as well. I'll take it. I think right now there's a match going on, right? Sky Sports, Red Bull, it's about to finish. So I just want to start off a little slow. Let whoever is coming come to us, I guess. That's the idea. But we can set everything up till then. So I'll show you guys the new tool I got, okay? So I have this pen and it's automatically yellow color and look at this. Wait, I hope that is, no. Okay, there we go. Thank God. That's so cool. Bro, I don't have to like point, like my life gets so much easier with explaining stuff now. And there's a lot more stuff. I haven't explored it fully. Keep this. Hi, Sieh. Call right to us. I don't mind. Is he free? I can't use my phone though. Fuck. I am down for anyone to come in. But I think Nitroius might be a little busy. My pick'ems are messed up. My pick'ems are also messed up, man. Hi, Shubhankar. Hi, Sandeep. Hi, Jodopia. Hi. Yesterday's Nuturn bind composition was unbalanced. What do you think? Yeah, they've been playing that for a while though. It's their standard composition, you know? It's what their bread and butter was, what they beat Nuturn with, I don't know. Nuturn didn't perform good in bind, don't know why. It was comp difference. Like, it's so hard to attack against that much utility. You saw Hypoc and Pansy, they were explaining it well. Oh, one sec. Let me just fix something. Hypoc and Pansy were explaining it very well. The idea becomes that every time you want to flash and dash the lamps, for example, they have either snake bite or grenade or boombot or sucky. Fuck, why do I call it that? Gravity well, I mean, or concussion. Like some utility ready, you know. That's why it's so hard. You think Nuturn can win against the Yellow Fnatic? I don't. I'm like, oh no. How do I get rid of this? Give me my cursor back. There we go. Delete. I'm all the way TL, man. I still believe in my pick'ems. And on that matter, let's open the pick'ems actually. VLR.gg. Masters Reykjavik. Let me put that down. Yo, what's up? My pick'em is decent. Next, Shirag. Hit the like button, guys. Come on. We have more viewers than we likes. If you get more likes, more people will come. So we have more discussion. But yeah, Athar, I know, right? It's stupid. It's from the players, man. The players say that. Sentinels are just too good, expecting them to win the whole thing without dropping them. Oh, wow. That's a big prediction, Idant. But it's definitely possible. I agree. It's 100% possible. Hey, Ayush, what's up? Hey, Loki W. Hey, Loki was right. Were you right, though? Loki. Let's go liquid. TL too much trash talk, bro. I know, but I still believe. I still believe. Prime Sinatra greater than Prime 10. I don't know about that. Sinatra was a god, don't get me wrong. Like, at least in terms of gameplay, his Raze, like, I still remember very early into Valorant, he played Raze on Split, and he used this statue pack to launch the boombot into Vents, and that was unheard of back then. And he was like, oh my god. Hey, thank you for the 19, Jajam. Thank you so much. 19 rupees ke shades bolte. But yeah, that's why I don't know. Tens is still really good though. Fnatic only playing Haven and Icebox for the whole tournament, nobody banning against them. Yeah, that's just smart preparation by Fnatic and smart vetoing. They didn't give any information to the other teams. Did you see the thing Fnatic did? NA, the plain imitation. Only English team. अरे Duke हिंदी में भी बात कर सकता हूँ. You guys talk to me in Hindi, I'll talk back in Hindi. I don't know. I switch in the middle, man. So I think Fnatic will win today 2-1 because TL is banning Icebox. Fnatic will ban Split. Fnatic have already beaten TL in Haven and Bind. And Ascent Fnatic was looking confident. Okay, you know what? I have a counter to this, but to explain it, I want to go over to the stats first. Alright? Near airport. Oh, why you do this? How you do this, man? Poor NA. I feel bad for version 1, man. They played pretty well. They had a substitute. They played really well. What am I saying? Pretty well. They played really, really well. I think today Fnatic will win against TL. Boaster is love. Boaster is love, but I think TL will win. Let's see. I might change my mind as we go through the stats. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Bones, Sentinels go 3-0-4. Let's go. Maybe not though. Show pick him. I'll show pick him 1 second. Yeah, I'll show you my pick him. How do I go full screen? There you go. How do I make the pick him go full screen? I think if I click that. There we go. Full screen pick him. There you go. So this here, let me get the pencil out. Bishal, sorry, I missed your question by the way. I'm drawing with Epic Pen. Sean Gears used this. That's how I got this. This match messed everything up, but this match will be my redemption. Do you see? From here to here, I will make my redemption story happen. This will be the finals. Durka will clap TL. Yampy could clap Fnatic too, you know. Scream could clap Fnatic. Doma was playing really well today. But guys, again, hit the like button. Give incentive to I think everyone coming from Red Bull Clash to here and to talk about VCT, and just in general increase the hype, man. Let's go. I want to feel the hype. I am so pumped. I woke up today, like I put music on full blast and I was listening to like Rise music, like League of Legends. I think Valorant really needs to get its own music for the tournaments. It's very important. But yeah, new cam pog. It's just my phone camera that I'm using. Do you guys like it? I made my girlfriend helped me make some color corrections today. Changed the angle a little bit. So I hope you like it. Ambivalent. Call Manav. Malav. Yeah, I think he's busy. Tomorrow though we'll have some guests for sure. I'm not sure who, but some guests. Let me clear that up. Let me remove that. Let me remove that. And let's go over to the prediction sheet. Let's set it up. So, we want TL versus Fnatic. And then we want, and then we'll just write Nuturn versus TL/Fnatic. So the reason we're doing this is because we don't know. Will you do a watch party today on Discord? If yes, then on which channel? It'll be on my Discord. I won't do a watch party, but I'll be there at 10:30 with you guys to show you what the big surprise is, and what the app you use for drawing. It's called Epic Pen, bro. This is the app. It's called Epic Pen. EPICPEN. Legends never die. Best music. I know, right? Yeah. I'm a little sure he ain't busy. Just he's having some personal time. Who? Who isn't busy? Confused. Oh no, he is busy, bro. He is busy with his university work, Malav. Oh yeah. I know the announcement. Jajamopi. I mean, I'm surprised, yeah? Midterm at 6:30, so can't join. See, I told you guys. University work. Malav will come tomorrow for the grand finals, hopefully. VCT announcement at 10:30. I don't know. Fnatic FTW. Which channel? It'll be in the chill zone, I think. Any random channel, it's okay. Just play Legends Never Die at VCT for the CSGO Legends. Nice one, man. Guys, for that joke, hit the like button. But, okay. So, first things first, okay? I want to go to the grand finals. I want to look at the ban. So, in this, in VCT, it's veto, it's ban, then pick, not pick. Because this is 5 maps, right? So there's no ban, that's why. But TL clearly like Haven, so they will try to play Haven as much as possible. They like Ascent too. Fnatic, they like Icebox and they like Bind, and then neither teams really like Split. TL likes Split more than Bind, more than Fnatic, which is why they have a little bit of an advantage, but then neither of them heavily prioritize it, you know? So 13-3, this TL lost. This is their own map pick. They got smashed. So Fnatic, they will be confident coming into this, but there is a key point that you need to note in this, okay? No, wait. Where? So when you come here, you see the performance of all the players. You go to first skills and you see that, like, there we go. Like, the fights that all went in Fnatic favor continuously. TL is just losing every single fight. Now, if you go here, and this map, overview. You see TL1, right? So, this map, you go look at it. You see Scream. 3 2Ks, 1 3K, 2 4Ks. Multiple times he's winning fights. Like, Scream ka dekho, -3 against Durka, fine, it's okay. 1 -3, he took 9 opening fights though. 4 opening fights against Mystic, he wins. No, this is all kills, sorry. First kills mein jao, okay. I'm talking about first bloods, guys. So Scream, 2-0, first fights against Durka, he kills him twice. 1-0 against Mystic, 1-1 Magnum, 2-1 Doma. Link, again, 2-0 against Durka. So, do you see this, like, kya bolte hain? Like this Durka column, this is the most important, always. Now, like, if I go to Ascent, again, first kills, Durka column, Durka is mostly losing. Who won the map? Let's see right here. Who won the map? It was TL, if I believe, yeah. So TL won the map. Again, you go to Bind, Fnatic won the map. Now look at Durka's first kills. He's barely lost any. He's either not giving them the fights, or he's winning them out, or he's getting traded out. The full is 0 here. Now you go to Split again. This is 0, but this is where I feel like Fnatic just had a composition difference. So the point I'm trying to tell you guys here is that the way Durka plays getting information is very volatile. And TL are very well equipped to play against it if Scream really shows up. So that's the point. I'm already chills on Hyper what? Hype Alka, let's go. Does Sentinel have any advantage? I'm not sure. They might get a map advantage, but I'm not sure. Till now, do you think there's any team who can defeat Sentinels? I think TL and Fnatic can defeat Sentinels. Durka is fucking so aggressive. Yesterday, Icebox already in B side and the team's still taking entry. Yeah, exactly. So that's what his playstyle is. But yeah, like that's the idea, guys. So that's why we have to stay aware of what either team might do. But on that note, what we will do is go over to these individual team stats. Look at what they've banned recently, okay? So open all of this. TL has banned Icebox, has banned Icebox, and has banned Icebox. TL are... I don't think they're uncomfortable on Icebox though. See, that's the thing. I think they're hiding Icebox because they have something prepared for Icebox. And today, BO3, Abhinav. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Come on, we have 88 viewers and 60 likes. Get us to 100. Let's go. Pepega. Can't hit 100 likes or what? Let's get more people in here. But the point is, guys, that TL, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think they're hiding, they're not hiding from Icebox, they're hiding Icebox, you know? The idea is that you need to sort of, how do I say this? Not show other teams what you can do in that map because you've already beaten Fnatic on it and people are gonna know that you're good. So people are gonna try to anti-strat. So if you hide Icebox, you can maintain one strat for it the entire tournament, and that way you're like, that's a very big map that you don't have to adapt on, and that's really important. I watched the official stream, watch party of C8. Nice. Are you surprised yesterday on Sentinels the banned Bind? No, not really. We will get to that. Or if you, we'll finish TL versus Fnatic and then we'll get to more Sentinel versus Nuturn because that conversation will be more impactful for this, right? So, again, look, TL ban Icebox always, okay? Let's look at what Fnatic bans. Fnatic is here. Version 1, X10, Sentinels. Now, Fnatic's ban will be quite different, but you have to evaluate it from where it started, which was against Sentinels. They ban Split because they don't want to show Split as much as possible. Sentinels ban Bind, Disrespect ban, fair. Fnatic ban Split against X10 because they don't mind playing Icebox and Haven because they've already shown it. So they're like, we'll pick Icebox automatically. X10 usually picks Haven because X10 is really strong in Ascent. They would want to keep that for map 2 because you have to win at least one of the first 2 maps. Hey Deepak, Sieh casually exploring pro strats. What did I expose? I want to see in Sentinels they should improve. I'll talk about that too. We'll save that conversation for tomorrow actually. About Sentinels. I'm just here to promote you. Let's go. Hey Vedant. Hey guys. Welcome to this stream. Anything you want to see in Sentinels, they should improve. I will talk about that tomorrow, Akash. Today, I want to talk about Europe. TL and Fnatic and then Korea, obviously. Sentinels will have a big stream tomorrow with guests and stuff. We'll talk about them in detail tomorrow. Let's not like sort of dilute it. So in this, Fnatic know that they want to keep Icebox and Haven because they're happy to play any map against X10. This is basically like, we don't want to show anything new. But then version 1, they realized that they're going to have to be very careful. So this time, again, they tried to do the same thing. And this is where I feel like they got lucky. Because if this goes to Haven, I think V1 win. So I feel like V1 messed up the map pick because you should pick Haven second. Even though Fnatic has a really strong comp on Haven, their comp does not excel against what V1 runs. Their comp doesn't really excel against aggression. V1 didn't use any of the attack timeouts against Nuturn. Did that make a difference? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how their support system works. Hi, Rig. But TL lost Haven to V1 yesterday. The switch was 5-7 in favor of Vikings. TL not confident on Haven. Both already anti-star for 1. It's easy, Fnatic. Yeah, I'm not saying TL is going to pick Haven. I'm just saying Fnatic, I feel like, messed up this veto. But again, Fnatic is going to ban Split. Fnatic is almost always going to ban Split. The only other option for Fnatic to ban is if you look at TL, their stats, they're ridiculously strong on Haven. But since TL hasn't looked that strong on Haven, and this is why I wanted to pull up the first thing in the first place, like the TL versus Fnatic wala, to show you guys that Fnatic has already beaten TL on Haven, so they will be confident to be able to replicate that, you know. They will be like, you know what, we got this, we can do this. It's just a matter of time for us. X10 are really good with their execute. They just need to work on their aim. I disagree. I think they need to work on a little bit more discipline. They're really good with their executes, but yeah. By going to other streams to promote you. Bye-bye, Alka. Thank you for coming. Like and go, okay? But bye. See, do you think Nuturn will be top 3 rankings in the world? They're already top 3, bro. They're already top 3. Like, wait, let me show you. Nuturn is already here in the lower bracket final. So 1, 2, 3. They're already guaranteed top 3. Hi, Weirda Sahil. What's up, man? But yeah, so going back to the prediction sheet, we expect Fnatic to ban Split, which means what will TL ban? TL will think, okay, we've always banned Icebox. Fnatic are keeping on first picking Icebox. Fuck Icebox. Even though we beat them in it, let's just not play it. We don't need to play it. We force them to show something new, you know. Purple. Arey, I didn't read your chat. Nuturn lagged yesterday. You cannot lag in LAN, at least not to my knowledge. Purple, I didn't miss your chat, man. I'm going up and looking. Sorry, Purple, I can't find it. What did you send? Nuturn did more than any of the expectations. Bind. No, Nuturn did not lag yesterday. Hey, Trans. Wait, let me give. What's up, Trans? Nuturn has earned more prize money in this. Yeah, exactly. Because they came third, they earned more prize money in this tournament than they ever. In their cumulative Korean career, they earned more from this one tournament. Ban Bind, Fnatic super strong on Bind. Yes, but then, okay, let's keep that as an option. I would say TL should ban Icebox because Fnatic keeping on first picking Icebox. But if TL are not comfortable on Bind, then you can ban Bind. The only like idea here becomes, is TL more of a team that is comfortable with... Actually, wait, hold on. Now that I say that, I realize another thing. Should I tell you the secret, guys, of why I think it's going to be TL ban Bind and who is that? Vedant is correct. I just realized something big. Oh my god. See, Scream is a Vandal player, okay? He uses Phantoms from time to time, but he's mostly a Vandal player. He's a one-tap player, okay? Yampy loves the Operator, and you know which map it's really easy to expose Durka on? Because he's not holding tight corners, he's holding exposed corners. You're right, it's Icebox. Icebox, I guess now, this is why I'm thinking, is that TL will not ban it because they want to play it, because they want those fights, they'll want those long range battles. Plus, more importantly, Scream gets Jet on Icebox, so maybe TL, so we have two options here. Either we assume that the teams will respect ban each other, or they will take what they are strong at. And when you look at those two options, you find one situation here where Fnatic ban Split. That's a respect ban because they suck. Like they haven't shown anything on Split, and TL is pretty good at Split. Plus, it's the last map they lost. And TL ban Bind because that's a respect. This way, TL gets Icebox. But if you think about it more, I feel like Fnatic should be banning, like, one sec. TL ban Bind, I'll keep, okay. But I feel like Fnatic should not be banning Split because they should have something ready. I want to see Astra Viper come out. I want to see Doma maybe on Raze. So Jet, Raze, Astra, Viper, KJ. Or you could do Jet, Sage, Astra, Viper, KJ. Both of those work, and both of those are really good comps for the teams. The only reason I say Jet, Astra, it should be Raze, but I don't think Durke plays Raze. But if he plays Raze, if Durke can bring out Raze today, I'm kind of scared for TL. So in this option, I don't think Fnatic bans Icebox. I don't think Fnatic bans Haven. That leaves Ascent and Split, right? I think they might ban Ascent. Just because, if you look at TL, right? TL on Ascent, they play this very standard comp. They play Scream on Phoenix, or yesterday they played Scream on Sage. But it's very simple, like they're always relying on control translated into quick executes, and that sort of work against what Fnatic wants. Because if you go back and you look at Fnatic, like version 1, sorry, not version 1, the kya bolte hain? Version 1 game was where we could have seen Ascent for them, but we haven't really. Plus, they play this Viper comp where it's not really a big deal, you know. So over here, when they beat them 13-6, this Viper comp is not really a big issue for TL because they're always going to try to force into it using the Sage. I doubt it'll be Phoenix for Scream. I think it'll be Sage again. It might be Phoenix. It really depends on what kind of playstyle they want to play. But if they want to just keep punishing Durka, then they need Phoenix. If they want to play much more passive, like they did yesterday, then they need Sage. But either ways, it's really good against this comp because Sky Viper means you have very little information. And if Boaster plays Sova, they don't have flashes because then Durka can only play Jet. That Mystic or Doma can't play Duelist. They can't play Phoenix. And that's where the issue for this comp may be. Maybe that's why they ban Ascent. So I'll break it down to you. This is brain dead. Just we are playing against a random team. Ban kar do. This is the ban. This is a little more respect ban. Fnatic realized that we are not very strong on Split. TL be like, you know what, Fnatic, you're pretty strong on Bind. We'll give that to you. Bind gone. This is like next level ban where TL is like, wait, so if I ban Bind, maybe they'll ban Split. That way I'll get Haven, Ascent, and Icebox, all of which are really good maps for TL in my opinion. But Fnatic be like, no, you cannot big brain us. We will ban Ascent if you ban Bind. That way you don't get all three of your maps. We're going to surprise you in Split. You know, that might be the big brain idea. I'm not sure. Clock Gaming, you're not getting mod. Arey, mod soon, guys. After VCT. No mod being made right now. Arey, don't delete messages. Don't become toxic, guys. But get us to 100 likes. Come on. What is this? 100 plus viewers, but no 100 likes? Let's go, chat. Fnatic is already really good on Ascent. I don't think as good as TL are. TL can ban Haven because Fnatic reads TL very easily. I think TL will want revenge on Haven, and I think TL themselves are very, very comfortable. I don't think they're banning Haven. Plus, like, Fnatic has shown what they're playing on Haven, so TL have room. Wow, the likes jumped, guys. Nice. Split kind of looked weak for TL. Exactly. Split didn't look very good for TL. But then I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because that was against, like, version 1, they looked very weak, but then they cleaned it up a little bit. Scream seemed to come online. But then that's the idea. So if Fnatic want to go big brain mode, and this will only happen, I think this will only happen if if TL bans first. If TL bans first and TL bans bind, then Fnatic might go big brain mode and decide to ban Ascent. I think that's the idea. Durka gonna show up today. Yeah, hopefully. I hope he does. I want both Durka, Yampi, Scream. I want everyone to show up, man. I want 3 full overtime maps. Hey, Mittu, what's up? TL will bind very obvious. They might ban Icebox, but yeah, like the more I think about it, bind is the obvious thing. Icebox is also one of TL's fave. They've been banning Icebox, which I assume is not really their favorite. So the way I think TL looks at Icebox is that they have a comfortable strategy. They play Scream Jet and Yampi KJ, and they don't want to change their strategy, but they realize that that strategy has a lot of nooks and crannies which can be exposed. You know, they have a lot of flaws. So they're like, you know what? We'll ban Icebox throughout this tournament. When we have to play Icebox, we'll play Icebox. That way our opponents cannot really read anything into Icebox, and they have the option of having something special ready if necessary. You know, so that's the idea I think TL have behind Icebox. Shazam read Durka like an open book. All his dash plays were shut down. Knowing Sliggy, I think Durka won't be given. He will not. He will not. That's why I was showing the stats earlier in the finals and how like map after map it seemed like TL changed to adapt to Durka's aggressiveness. But Durka has got more aggressive, so I don't know. What's my prediction? We'll get to that. So these are the bans. Let's start with making, as usual, a straw poll. Let's get chat's prediction in. I'm actually like so far every single straw poll I had an idea of what the result was going to be, but I'm not sure here, guys. I'm going to be very, very honest. I'm not sure what you guys are going to vote for, which makes it so much more exciting for me because I actually get to find out. We will leave this one on for extra time just in case more people want to come and vote. I'll give you like 5 to 10 minutes instead of the general like only 5 minutes. Create poll. Where is chat? There is chat. TL tried to hold one side with utility and one with gunpowder. That's why plant and retake is so difficult. That's one of their defaults, but that's not really exactly what they do. They just put people like on Haven. They put someone like Link just anchoring. You know, they put people that are more comfortable in the specific role they're playing, not even the agent. Like Link is a very good anchor. He does anchor on every single role. So on Haven, that's why they put him on Brimstone, because it's much more comfortable anchoring with him. I wasn't impressed with Yoru yesterday either, Jajam. Make poll now. Yes, I'm doing it. Put it in the chat. The Sky Flash Brimstone alt combination. Oh yeah, that was really cool. Pin it. Oh, okay, yeah, let me pin it. Vote kar do, guys. Go on. Vote it. It's going to be 2-1 for sure. Alright. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to give my prediction now, okay? Usually, I always give my prediction before you guys so that it'll influence it. But this one, I want to save. I'm going to give it. I'll give it before I look at the results, you know? So I don't want to be influenced by your results. So before I actually look at the results, I'll give you my predictions. But for now, we'll go over to Nuturn. And this is where we'll talk a little bit about yesterday's match, okay? So let me just note that down. Sorry. There we go. So yesterday's match, what went wrong? Let me open up the match details and we can talk a lot more about it. Reykjavik matches. Yeah. No, it's down. Okay, so Sentinels versus Nuturn. Now, I'm assuming a lot of you saw the map. You saw what was going wrong for Nuturn. Bind, the biggest issue was they kept getting shut down by utility. And then you look at this, right? Look at the first bloods. Because this is what Nuturn... Okay, no, wait. Before you look at this, I want to show you another one of Nuturn's matches. I want to show you a good Nuturn match, which is version 1, okay? So, version 1, map 1, they lost, Nuturn. You see their performance? You see their first kills? The version 1 just demolished them. Pretty much demolished them. Allow and suggest one each against Vanity. They lost... they won only one against Penny, and they won only one against Jammies. This is horrible. Then you go to Ascent and you look at this. This is much more even, which is why Ascent was really, really close, as you can see. Like the Ascent score, I believe, was 13-11, right? No, wait, Ascent was overtime. Ascent was overtime, right? Yeah, Ascent was overtime, 15-13, exactly. And then you went to split and again overtime. But this time there was a clear difference in their performance because you can see version 1 were really struggling here. And you can see that in the first bloods. -1, -1, -1, -1, -2, -1, -2, -1, and it's all over the place. It's not one player carrying the first blood load, okay? Because that's how Nuturn plays. They tactically move in duos or trios, leaving solo to lurk most of the time. He's either lurking or he's heavy pushing with them or covering their flank, assuming he's playing breach and giving utility, you know? And the difference here becomes for Nuturn compared to here, where they have a lot more agency. Like Suggest is getting a first blood. Lakia popped off, but in general, he's making a lot of moves, you know? Compare that to here, okay? This is going to be horrible for Nuturn. Look at this. Allow. This is Newton's jet player, okay? This is the guy who, like Durker does, needs to get out there, get some kills. 4 duels against Tens, he won 1. 1 duel against Dapper, he won 0. 2 duels against Shazam, he lost. Allow had a horrible game. Suggest had a decent game, but Allow had a horrible game, okay? Haven, again, Allow has 0, -1, -1. Why is this? Let me ask you guys, why is this? I know the exact answer, but let me ask you guys, why is this? Hi Susnato, by then I'm gonna catch up in chat. Hi Rio, what's up? Good timing based on Soulcast comms, I assume. From where? So where? In that thing, what? Slog came in from A-Link, by the way. What are you talking? I'm confused. I'm confused. Sent my preds on WhatsApp. Oh, okay. I will look it up in a second. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Trans. Yeah. It's either Soulcast or Scream. Both of them make calls as far as I know. But Soulcast is the primary. Was Fnatic celebrate? It was not rude. I don't, in my opinion, it was not rude. I don't think it was rude. If you don't think it was rude, like the stream. Because I don't think it was, I think it was funny. Pressure was probably V1. I don't think they were playing passive because of pressure. I think they were playing passive because they were getting shut down. Like in the aim battles. Like here. Wait, let me go back to the stats. Like, I remember this. Go to V1. Too many tabs, guys. Too many tabs. Close the tabs. Go to Nuturn game. You're talking about this game, right? Or are you talking about the Fnatic game? Because if you're talking about the Fnatic game, then I think they were being too passive because they were not getting any space. You see the way Fnatic are always like throwing utility when they're making their move. They're double pumping. That means Nuturn, like V1 knows they need to be very, very passive, because what Fnatic will do is if you try to aggressively push, there'll be another person there. So they'll double down, they'll trade that guy, and then they'll stop. Again, like they'll just randomly stop. And V1 relies a lot on Penny going forward and getting information. So when Penny is not getting any information, Fnatic will just play slow. And V1 just like, we can't do this. Because they don't have enough time. They haven't adapted to the EU playstyle yet. But given the fact that they adapted into EU playstyle so soon already in this tournament, I think V1 is going to be an amazing team recently. It was not rude, yeah. What do you think about Newton? It was funny too. I like the Fnatic celebration more, but the Newton V1 celebration was also funny. Hi Shreyans, I'm doing pretty good, man. What's up? I wish they will not play Astro because they're not playing the region Scream side as well. They wouldn't go to something new they didn't know. Yeah, so TL, I think that's why, that's like another reason they will want to avoid Split and they will assume Fnatic will ban Split. But I think Fnatic is ready with Astro, so they will not ban Split. And that's why I think the third ban will happen. But back to Nuturn, guys. Make sure you vote, guys. Get all of your opinions in. Get the voting down. But we're talking about Nuturn, right? And this is where now you keep that in mind, that they're a team that really like to fight. That's why they banned what they did. And that's what Sentinels shut them down on. So now when they're going to be preparing, they have to prepare for both TL and Fnatic. They have to look at the map of the game of TL and Fnatic and then make a decision. So in their preparation, they're going to be thinking, hey, our bind is still pretty damn strong. Sentinels shut us down, but we learned from Sentinels. That means we can take the same bind to Fnatic, who are a much more slower team who are not going to contest us as much and try to punish them. So I don't think Nuturn ever ban bind against Fnatic or TL for that matter. I know Fnatic is really, really strong on bind. Might be a consideration, but in general, I think Nuturn are going to want to prepare for both of the teams. So they will prepare for maps for both of the teams and try to ban a map that is not comfortable for them at all. which is where I come to Icebox. Both Fnatic and TL are extremely strong on Icebox as compared to Nuturn. So in my mind, Nuturn automatically just ban Icebox. They're like, fuck this shit, we don't want to play that map. It's just nah. Guys, don't leak the vote results. No, don't leak the vote results. Come on. It's okay, you don't need to delete Purple's message now, but don't leak vote results, guys. Ayush might be, they could have something under their sleeves. No. Arey Shashwat, no need to delete. Please leave. Oh, fuck. It's okay. Sorry, Purple. Don't leak though. I think Nuturn ban Haven. Really? Okay. Let's put Nuturn ban Haven here. Do you think against a specific team, Trans? Or, you know what, Trans? You can actually come on if you want. Just come on to the Discord and come on. But if you don't want to come on, tell me, do you think they ban Haven against TL, Fnatic, or both? Sentinels versus Fnatic in the finals. Yeah, possible. I think it's Sentinel versus TL or Fnatic. Why the heck did Nuturn play? Arey, bro. Wait, Nuturn didn't play Yoru. What are you talking about? GTN played Yoru. GTN is not in Nuturn. Wait, am I tripping? Hold on. Yes. What? Sumit! What the fuck? Haven against both. Okay. That's interesting. Me banned. Sorry. Hi, this is Super Bong. Vikings played Yoru. Yes, Vikings played Yoru, exactly. I was like, what? Sumit got me scared for a second. Bhai, every day I make mistakes like that, okay? I'm like, I said Fnatic Yampy yesterday, I think. I thought, I was like, wait, did I fuck up again? Did Nuturn really play Yoru? And I'm like, wait, no, this is not me. For once in a fucking time, it's not me. XD. Yeah, let me just set up my Discord. There we go. Oh no, I need to change my user settings, voice and video, voice meter output, voice meter input. Okay, your content is very interesting and thank you, Ankur Soni. For what Ankur Soni said, hit a like, guys. Let's go. 200 points there, jaldi. I think Red Bull match is getting over, so people are coming in. PogChamp. But thank you, Ankur Soni. It means so much, and it puts a smile to my face and makes my day. I appreciate it. One sec. I'll come to Discord. Let's go. Rio, tu bhi aaja. Aana hai to. Whoever. Come. Anyways, we're talking about bans. So Nuturn ban Icebox, Nuturn ban Haven automatically. I think if you're Fnatic, like, I'll show you why. Okay, first I'll go to stats and I'll show you why. So if you're either Fnatic or TL, you look at Nuturn split and you're just like, nah. Like, I know they barely beat V1, but both TL and Fnatic should not want to play against Nuturn on split because this is the one map their comp is actually still meta. This is the only map their comp is actually still meta. It's either that or you play against Sovaskai. I would rather play against Sovaskai, okay? So it's either ban Ascent or Split, and given both TL and Fnatic's like reluctance with Split, I think they will both ban Split. I'm not sure though. Wait. Rio exclamation disc mein dalta. What are the poll results? We'll see, Ankur. We'll see soon. Move kar de. One sec. What's up? What are the poll results? Not much, bro. So tell the chat why you think Nuturn will ban Haven. Go for it.
Is one of the strong. Like they play no duelist on Haven, no? This team. So they have a very strong Haven. Like they'll contest A shot, they'll wall off A shot, and then they'll keep re-smoking A long, and then they'll have their Viper and all utility on C. So it's very hard for Nuturn to default when they're not given like A long control or Sewers control or anything. Like they have to contest, like they have to put a lot of resources, and then they won't have a lot of resources left for the
But they've never played Icebox. So you're saying they have something ready for Icebox, Nuturn?
See, the thing is, I think all Korean teams in the end they had to play Icebox because, like in the Korean, I think challengers they did play Icebox. If I'm not, maybe they didn't.
No, they barely at all. Like I think they played 2 maps.
They probably did scrim though. They probably did scrim against Vision Strikers though, and Vision Strikers was a very strong Icebox team. कुछ
So
ना कुछ तो
Nuturn has played.
होगा.
Yeah. So they played Vision
See,
Strikers.
they played Vision Strikers and they got wrecked by Vision
No,
Strikers.
this is not the recent challengers as far as I know.
Yeah, yeah.
This
This
is
is, I
stage
think,
one. This is Masters
previous
stage
one.
one. This is like 2 months back. So they never played in challengers two
Hmm.
or
Yeah, yeah.
master like to come to masters. They played this alone against Go and Go Prince. I don't know this team. I don't remember this, but they played Sky Jet Sage Viper Reyna. Yeah.
This is kind of meta comp, but ज़्यादा नहीं. एक controller और चाहिए, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
Right?
maybe.
But I don't think, I'm not sure if they have anything prepared or not, but if they had to like respect ban them, no, so they will, because Fanatics Haven is very good, like we all know that, and always against even against KRU V1, they were losing like one-sided matches, and they weren't able to contest a lot in any of the areas as a team, Vision Strikers. So
Yeah.
and they won't be able to hold like even take an area against, I think, this Liquid, and I don't think they will be able to hold properly against Fnatic. Like if Fnatic, like
I get what you
slowly they
mean.
will default in, they will take
Yeah.
sewers, they will take long, they will hold,
Sort of-
they will wait for the re-aggression.
Yeah, it's
They
sort of
will
like
kill
they
the
will
people.
deny Nuturn what they want to do. Like
Yeah,
any opportunity.
and Newton as a team, I think they heavily rely on like mid-round aggression, and like if they make a mid-round aggression, then they get some info, then they'll stack the other side.
See, Chad, this is why I think Nuturn will not go to the grand finals. I agree with you, but I think it's going to be in another way, in the sense that the issue is that they don't have a deep map pool. I think the analyst desk yesterday was also talking about it. Like, at least Shroud was talking about it, I remember. The idea that it's a tough choice for Nuturn, where they play against util heavy teams on maps that they still not caught up in the meta, which is like Haven, or they play a map that they've literally never played in the past 1 month. And the only time they played against a relatively unknown team and they got smashed. And because they have to choose that, they lose. They just automatically lose. So that's what the issue becomes, I think. Hey Hiren, what's up? If Nuturn plays Fnatic, they might ban Icebox because Fnatic defense. If Nuturn plays Fnatic and doesn't ban Icebox, I'll be very... TL, I feel like, is a heavier contender for the Haven ban. But Fnatic, I don't know. Like, I would rather play Fnatic on Haven than Icebox. Even though it's the same argument, it's just that Icebox Fnatic, the way Durka plays it, he will not let Nuturn even play on the map. Like, he will just push and take kills. Sentinels have never dropped a map. Okay. Sentinels, completely different discussion, guys. They are currently at another level. And join later. Okay. They will join us later. But alright, have you got your vote in? Have the rest of you got your vote in? I'll put it one last time and then we'll go over to the predictions. What are your predictions, Trans?
I think it's 2-1 Fnatic. 2-1 Fnatic.
2-1 Fnatic. Alright. Chat, get your votes in. I just put the link in the description. Let me look up Malav's predictions as well. And then we'll get all of ours in. So 2-1 Fnatic. Alright. 2-1 TL. Alright. Okay. So Malav says 2-1 TL. I don't know what chat says. Chat, I hope you get it. I'm gonna... Wait, no. Shit. I put it in the wrong place? I'm either gonna say 2-0 TL or 2-1 TL, chat. I haven't decided, but I'll decide as soon as I open you guys. This is so dependent on the map. But you know what? TL are little bit of chokers, so I'll make it 2-1. I'll make it 2-1 because I think they'll throw one map, not because Fnatic.
Yeah, they choked so hard against even on Haven. Choked so hard.
Chat, vote in the straw poll, chat. Don't put your predictions over here. I mean, if you want, you put it here also, but make sure you vote in the straw poll so I can actually get your predictions logged. Hot take, FPX is better than Liquid. It's not a hot take. Everyone feels FPX is in general the best team in Europe. They just choke hard to come here. Thank you for the sub. Who is that? I did not show me. Thank you for the sub. Wait, Raghuveer? Raghuveer just subbing? Okay, that's probably bugged. Casted my vote. Alright, let's go. I think Fnatic gonna wreck TL. Alright. I see the RG Academy team is all together. Let's go. Final set of votes, guys. Final set of votes. And then in 10 seconds, we will reveal. Go, 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 go. TL to me is a little inconsistent with respect to Fnatic. They just beat them in a grand finals, man. How much more consistent can they be? Like, they just beat them. But I get what you mean. TL in general, I don't think against Fnatic specifically, I don't think, but in general, TL is very, very inconsistent. India and South Asia के Twitter पढ़ा क्या किसी हाँ संदीप we will talk about that. Sumeg Anglekar, we'll finish this and we'll talk about that. But चलो results देख लेते हैं. I'm 2-1 TL. Results of chat are. Holy shit, it's close. Oh, actually, not that close. So it's 63 votes for 2-1 Fnatic, 51 votes for 2-1 TL. Thank you for the sub, Harshit. 2-0 Fnatic, 3 votes. Okay. So basically, 66 votes for Fnatic, 55 votes for TL. Chat says it's 2-1 Fnatic. Chat is with you, Trumps. Thank you for the sub.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really close too. Split comps for both teams should change, and I expect Ascent for TL to change. I don't think it's going to be a Phoenix Scream. I think he's going to bring something new. I think it is also possible that Yampi, like they play no duelist on Ascent. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I think TL will bring something new on Ascent. Let's see, what did chat say? 10:30 ka announcement hai. Okay. Let's just quickly go over to, let me make a straw poll for Nuturn and then मैं बात करता हूँ ये 10:30. So did you see that trans? Play Valorant SA के Twitter में?
हाँ कुछ तो देखा था but I didn't really follow it much.
Nuturn.
I think it has to. I'll tell you later.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Nuturn win, TL/Fnatic win. Okay, I'll put separate. TL win, Fnatic win. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. Alright, there we go, chat. It's private voters create, copy, and paste. Return to ban Haven due to psychological reasons. I think if it's psychological reasons, it's Icebox. It's Haven is more strategical reasons, as Trans explained, right? They don't get to do what they want to do. So psychological is just we hate Icebox. Icebox is trash map. We don't play. I pinned it, Shashwat. Scream is gonna stick to Sage, I guess. I don't think Scream is. I would be okay. If Scream plays Sage, I'm gonna be very angry. Sage is good against Brazilian teams who want to only press W. Sage is not good against Fnatic who wants to continuously rotate. Sage is bad against Fnatic who wants to continuously rotate. Please don't play Sage Scream today. Against Nuturn, I would like Sage. Nuturn's comp for Icebox is bad. Yeah, it's really bad.
I'm sad that Newton's gonna lose against in the upper bracket, in the lower bracket. I wanted them to.
I don't think they were ever getting past third though, because if you think about it, finals was always EU-NA or EU-EU. I don't think anybody ever imagined NA-NA. So if it's EU-NA, then like automatically Korea only gets third, which is really
Vision
good.
Strikers. Yeah, it's good, but I feel like if Vision Strikers were here, it might have been different because they had like a much stronger map pool. Like they played Icebox a lot. They were very good on Haven. They were very good on Split. They were very good on. I think their Ascent was the shadiest, but against Nuturn, they lost Haven. So I don't know how good their Haven is anymore. Like in the finals, but in Vision Strikers overall, they had better. Better strats, they had better setups. And many of the setups, like the earlier they were doing on Split this alarm bot and breach ult combo mid pair. Yeah. I think they stole that from Vision Strikers because Vision Strikers was the one who started.
Yeah, so Nuturn, I feel like they got, which is fair. They were trying really hard to beat Vision Strikers. They accomplished that, but they forgot to catch up to the rest of the world. So that's what their issue became. But Nuturn third is still, it proves that if they can keep beating Vision Strikers, they can try to get on the level of like Sentinels or like European teams. That's the idea. They're almost there with like off meta comps. So if they play meta comps, I think they win in general. They might, like, in terms of potential, they might be like the most untapped team at this tournament, like the team who's shown the least. Solo OP by
Yeah.
yeah. Solo is OP, but I don't know how long he's gonna play, man. He's so old. But yeah, he's
Yeah,
OP.
Glow left. Glow and Solo were together on MVP
Yeah.
2K. Glow, I think he retired from professional. Kind of
So
sad.
this tweet, guys, is hexadecimal, I believe. Yeah, hexadecimal. I'm not gonna sit and do the math. I would actually like to do the math, but I'm not gonna sit to do it. I'm just gonna put this over here and show it to you.
Yo, nice.
You see this? अरे Manan, thank you for renewing your subscription. अरे ये दूसरे account से लिया क्या? Either way, thank you for this membership. I'm used to subscription from Twitch. What is this? What is what? Oh, so this is. Oh, sorry. So for people who don't know context behind this tweet, this is what Play Valorant India and South Asia released on May 29th, 2021, which is today, 11:14 a.m. It's just these numbers with half glass, which is shaking. I'll go get into the GIF later. I think it's just random, but maybe if there is some sort of hidden meaning behind it, we'll break it down. These numbers are hexadecimal numbers. When you translate them, it translates to 10:30 p.m. Now, normally, I would be like, okay, whatever, 10:30 p.m. is when TL versus Fnatic starts, so maybe they're just hyping it up. But I can tell you for sure, there is a reason this is not posted by Valorant in general. This is posted by Valorant India and South Asia, So it's something potentially related to India and South Asia. And when I look at this, it's like looking at it as glass half full, which is, you know what, maybe we did not get a chance at the start of the year, but now that half a year is done, we get a chance. That's what I'm reading into this. I don't actually know what's going to happen, chat, but I am going to be live on my Discord at 10:30 p.m. to watch it with you guys, because I know how happy everyone is going to be after this. So that's the idea. Thank you, Devil Ross, for this subscription, man. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Hopefully VCT official date announcement. Hopefully. My VCT India mein announce hoga kya? Because I know what it is. That's why I'm laughing. Sorry, I can't tell you. But you can like the stream, because that way I can keep giving you more and more teasers and Easter eggs and, leaks in general. Apparently, I should change my name from Sieh to Sieh Leaks. But that's all, guys. Whoever wanted me to add this part, talk about this part, that's all there is. I'll see you at 10:30. Back to the conversation, which is TL Fnatic and Nuturn TL. So you're saying it's 2-1 Fnatic, right? Talk to me about that. Like, why do you think Fnatic is gonna beat TL?
So the thing is that Fnatic is like against Fnatic, and when the finals happened for this regional challenges, right? It was 3-2 in the favor of Liquid, and the last map was split, and Fnatic was literally playing 3 duelists with Reyna, Raze, Jet. I think. Yeah. This was the
they're playing
setup.
triple duelist.
They were playing triple duelist, and I think it was a troll comp. Like, they didn't really care because they were qualified to go to Iceland anyways. They just wanted to like chill for the seeding.
Yeah, they didn't have anything prepared. Like,
Yeah.
properly prepared, so they just went for it.
Yeah, they just went for 3 duelists. But I think that at this point that they will have Astra on Booster. In my opinion, Mystic is going to go Viper, and their split is actually going to be stronger than Liquid, because Liquid still run Brim.
Yeah.
And that way they can try, like, if they have Sage,
They will have Sage. Doma will probably play Sage. So they play Astra, Viper, Doma, Sage, Magnum, KJ. Sorry, wait. No, wait. That is right. Yeah. Magnum, KJ, and then Dirk Jet. If he can play Raze, even better, but I expect him to play Jet. I think they'll sacrifice the Raze. That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll going to be very easy for them to like take map control of Liquid. Like, they can just slow beam in and then wall it off and then just focus 3v heaven or something.
Yeah.
And like, they don't have to or play retake, or they can fight deep aim in for the orb control at aim in. They have a lot of options. They can do like taps at mid. So, but yeah, I don't know if they will run a flash.
I doubt it. I don't think so. I think they're gonna run Jet, Astra, Viper. So if they're playing split and not banning split, I expect them to do Jet, Astra, Viper, Sage, KJ. I feel Sieh is capping. Maybe I am, man. Maybe I'm just hyping up something that is not real. But just remember, I told you guys, what, 23 days ago, May 6th, I told you something big is coming. And now Play Valorant, I mean, there's already been some leaks or whatever, some rumors. And now Play Valorant is releasing this cryptic note which translates to 10:30 p.m. I'm telling you guys, I know. I know what it is, and you'll know why I know once you see it. But that's the idea. Clickbait to say. The other guy is Trans, guys. Trans is the controller for the ROG Academy team. Congratulate him. What are you expecting today from Boaster Celebration? I'm not expecting a Boaster Celebration, Kush. But since Trans is, let's ask him. What are you expecting for Celebration today against TL, man? For Fnatic, it was, for V1, it was bye-bye. Go to plane. But against TL, I feel like it'll be more personal.
I don't know, man. Like this BM, I don't understand. Like why on LAN
It's
never
banter.
BM good. Yeah, it's banter. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. On LAN, whenever we used to win, we used to shake the other team's hand and we're like, okay, GG guys, now we're going.
See, that's because
like-
you guys are like, and I don't mean this in the wrong way, but you guys are sort of the minnows, right? These guys are the giants.
yeah,
So
they
they
can-
like fucking around a bit, I guess.
They can trash talk.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be have something to do with Scream because Scream was trash talking other teams in the press
Yeah.
interviews.
Yeah, they're gonna be like so predictable. That would be funny.
Yeah, something going there.
Guys, the special announcement is I'm subbing in for Dapper in the. You can't even spell Dapper right, Ishan. What the fuck? Boaster might do the liquid choke. Maybe. Oh, that might be a thing. He might just act like they're choking. Might be a weird thing to show on TV. I mean, like, live though, but whatever. Esports is boring with a banter. Yeah, so that's another thing. Like in Asia, banter is not a thing. It's all about respect and shit. But when it comes to NA and EU, esports is all about that banter. Like teams, like they have Twitter wars. They have like roast sessions. It's all like just very common for all of these organizations. So I understand like why teams like Nuturn and all not doing it. But I like the fact that Pathifan was doing it. It shows that Asia is also willing to get into the banter. During VCT Live, yeah, Pratik, as soon as it starts, so 10:30 is when TL versus Fnatic will start, and as soon as it starts, that will happen, is what I've been told. The Reddit fight, yeah, that's another good example, Ayush. Biggest troll final, Sentinels versus TL and Tens saying that TL is predictable. Lol, that would be very, very funny. I think Sentinels versus TL, Sentinels will lose, but we'll get to that tomorrow. I will be hotter than Dab. That's not possible. Congo for 2. Array, let's go. We got 200 members on Discord. Thank you guys. But anyways, back to the game. We were talking about Fnatic TL. So you were telling me why you prefer Fnatic, and I wanted to talk more about their strengths, I guess, mostly.
Yeah, so basically Fnatic's Haven was, I think when they won Haven against Liquid, it was 13-3, and
Yeah.
Fnatic had Doma playing Raze and Durkee playing Sage. So if let's say that doesn't happen and Doma goes on Sage and Durkee goes on Jet, I think he will have more freedom than when he was playing Sage. So he can just frag out, kind of just, he has the freedom, he has the resources behind him, so he can take certain areas and take fights. And they were running their no duelist comp on Haven and still boosted with Astra. So this was, I think, a while back. This was May 2nd, like almost a month ago now.
Yeah.
And they were still running Astra, so I'm sure they have more practice with Astra it's been 1 month, so obviously they have more practice in with Astra now on booster. Icebox, I think Liquid won while Scream was playing Jet and Yampi was playing Killjoy.
Yeah.
And Solcast was playing, I don't understand why Solcast was playing Viper and Cryptic was playing Sova because the roles are kind of reversed.
And wait, Icebox?
Yeah, Icebox. They played Icebox 13-7, Liquid 1. And they were running like a different comp than they usually do.
I never noticed that. Hold on. I thought I automatically just assumed Cryptic was playing Viper.
No. Solcast was Viper and Cryptic was Sova. And he fragged out on Sova too. He had like plus 11
so
on that map.
Cryptic is the general Sova player from back in the day. That much I know. But hold on.
But Solcast has been playing Initiator for a while. Like Sky, Sova.
Yeah, but I think maybe because... Wait, you're talking about Team Liquid. Why am I opening Fnatic? That is weird. I never noticed that Team Liquid had Soulcast on Viper. I always, like, Cryptic's always plays Viper, I think, in every other map, right?
He does. I don't know why. And Yampi was playing this Killjoy, but he also does play Killjoy on some maps. So
Yeah, Yampi plays
I think he
Killjoy
was,
Jet.
yeah.
makes
So he was
sense.
comfortable with that. Booster was Sova. Their comp was pretty much the same. Like Fnatic was playing their same comp that they do now.
I don't
Ascend
think they'll play like Cryptic
this.
Sova. I think,
Yeah. I don't think so either. But they were playing this and they won against
yeah.
Fnatic 13-7. So
Uh,
that just means that on like Icebox will be a close map either way. It all depends on if Durke can get going. If he starts getting first bloods and opening up the rounds, then it's easier. They probably will try to farm the orb at B, and it depends if the other team starts taking the orb at A. It all like it's all based on the reactions that the team has. Ascent will be in Fnatic's favor though if they play Ascent.
yeah, I get what you
Yeah,
mean. I think it's Durka. Yeah, it's Durka, chat. It's not Durka. It's like I think he's, I believe he's French, or he's either French or like Eastern European. But it's Durka. आज का entrance funny होगा. Boaster will be funny. I think TL will just walk. TL won't do anything. Sorry Kush. I'm sorry you had tuition. Bhai, I didn't know you had tuition. What do you think from India could do better troll than Boaster? By the way, I love banters. I think maybe Ace. I don't know though. I think Ace will be professional. So maybe SK Rossi? Maybe Lightning first. I don't know. Maybe Trans. Trans, would you? No, you just said you wanted to be respectful. So no BM from Trans. Yesterday, why no one was watch batting VCT in India? Please tell. Aryan, look, I'm not affiliated with Villager Esports. I'm not affiliated with Thug. I'm not affiliated with Dynamo. How am I supposed to know why they didn't decide to stream yesterday? I have no idea, honestly. He's Finnish. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Durka, I think, is how he says it too. I've been in a couple of his streams. Maybe Cyber or Excali. Yeah, I don't think Sai will BM, but I can see Excali BMing. Yeah, for sure. I forgot about Excali. Okay, though. I'll tell you why I feel like what you said makes perfect sense to me. But the thing is, I feel like everything you said, Sliggy will think of, and therefore his automatic response will be that they're going to expect us to change, so we don't. I think TL are just going to run back what they're most comfortable at and not change a single thing for this matchup against Fnatic, because like that was the biggest I felt difference in the grand finals, was that TL was bringing all of these new things that Fnatic didn't. Like, they didn't really get time to prepare. And now that Fnatic have already prepared, all TL really need to do is, like, imagine TL's composition is an onion, okay? So far, Fnatic have managed to peel off one layer. They need to peel off multiple more layers. There's so many different defaults TL can do on Haven, for example. There's so many different styles of play that you can adopt for Icebox that TL haven't really shown before. There is a very different way to, how do I say this, approach with the Brimstone as compared to the Astra, especially when you're playing into the Astra, because for an Astra, it's all about setup. Even if you're faking smokes and getting a lurker into a particular position, or if you're combining, like, you know, utility combos to try and enter a site, Brim negates that so well for like multiple reasons, because of the fact that longer smokes, that's one big deal. The second thing is the molly. Like, one molly that lasts for I think about 12 to 15 seconds instantly shuts down any hope of having a coordinated push. And
It's
then
10 seconds.
amongst all that, it's 12, right?
Sorry for interrupting. It's 10
No.
seconds.
Okay, my bad. But
It's
still,
10 seconds, but it's a very long volley.
yeah, I think it's one of the longer mollies. I think there's only one or two more mollies that are longer than it. But the idea is simple, that I think Astra would still be better in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, chat, because I think Astra is just broken. But for Link, it's comfortable because he's always played somewhat of an anchor role. He likes to just be the camped guy on this site, you know. He likes to give information to his team while he's on the other side of the map and still helping. And I think that's why they prefer Brimstone. On Split, I'm not sure how it'll turn out, because I feel like on Haven, it's like you get a lot more value out of anchoring a site as compared to Split, where they are going to contest mid most of the time. And like, you can throw a molly down mid, you can use your smokes, but it's not going to be as good as an Astra just sucking you at every either A main, B main, or even mid. You're never going to be able to contest entries against an Astra, and that's something you cannot do with Brim. So I'll agree to that one weakness for TL, but the reason I think TL will win is just because Scream is gonna pop the fuck off. I don't think Durka is gonna have the insane day he had yesterday, because TL know how to shut him down, and I think that's going to be Sliggy's focus already. Like, if you shut down Durka, there's no information for Fnatic. They can't really, like, Boaster excels at lurking because his team excels at giving comms, in my opinion. They continuously tell who is on this side, who is where, who is coming from where, who is likely to have used, or like who has used an ability, who is likely to be stepping back and playing the more defensive role, and therefore Boaster knows everything. He's the IGL. So if he knows everything, then he can make like those lurk moves really easily. But TL's game plan, I think, always against Fnatic is about information denial, and therefore they'll focus on Durka and just shut him down. And without Durka, like, I don't see them winning. Like, I have to ask you, Trans, like, do you think Durka is an important part, or do you think he just popped up yesterday and Fnatic can win without him too?
No, Durke they set up a lot of stuff for Durke. Like, whenever they are giving him the freedom, they are always like doing either something for him or something on the opposite side of the map, so that he can like either like catch off people off guard, or like he can find 50-50 aim battles. They do a lot to get him those 50-50 aim battles. If he doesn't get those 50-50 aim battles, he can like if he does, he can kill one, he can dash off. He doesn't have to stay in that area. He can keep the man advantage, or whatever he likes to do, he can do in that situation. But all of their other agents, they have a lot of utility that they have to use for the team, and like not just for themselves. Like if with Boaster, if he sets up his stuff and his team executes a site, like after that he can leave one star maybe for the spike or for a choke point, and then he can lurk around, right?
Yeah,
but he cannot be the one who but he cannot be the one who goes in first, because if he dies, then all of his utility is gone. There's no point,
Yeah, and he's rarely ever doing that, I think.
Yeah, he's never doing that. But that's the thing. If Durke doesn't get those entries, like he needs to get his first kills. If he gets the entries, he can open up the round, and Fnatic can swarm in and take the site, or maybe play on their rotations. They have a lot of options, but if Scream just shuts Durke down, that like makes it very hard. But Scream needs to be playing an agent where he's hard to be traded as well. Like, he cannot be traded instantly.
Yes.
Otherwise, it'll again be like level playing field. Then they can either hit the site or do something else, reset.
So,
but
I don't think it's going to be Scream or Yampy, even for that matter, shutting Durke down individually. I think it's going to be more of a util-based shutdown for him, where I think Fnatic are, at the end of the day, they're okay with Durka not getting a kill as long as he actually gets some usable information. Like if he's, aggressive peeking with an op in defense and he spots out at least a couple of players, even if he doesn't land the shot and dashes away, that couple players' information is pretty good for Fnatic, because they're a team that really relies on their macro sense of gameplay, on their ability to sort of outplay the opponent. That's why I think they really struggled against Sentinels, because Shazam just went, you know what, I will not let you outplay, I will just take fights. And that's where Fnatic really, really struggle. I don't expect TL to go all the way Sentinels, because TL, I don't think they're capable of that as a team. The randomness that NA brings, I don't think TL can master it yet. But instead, what I expect them to do is, like, if Scream is playing Sage, put a slow up, force him to take, if he puts a slow up, it's either commit to the peak or get away from there. And if he commits to the peak, I'm expecting always there to be a 2-person duo or a 3-person duo. So Durke just gets traded every single time. That's going to be, I feel like, the game plan from TL. But maybe not. Maybe Scream... Yeah, maybe as Jai Krishna says, they just put Scream on Reyna. They're like, bro, you just shut that guy down, we'll take care of everybody else. And Scream just like, okay, no problem. I can fuck with some Reyna. But yeah, let's see. It's going to be interesting. I will say, in my opinion, I think this, more than Fnatic Sentinels also, this is the hardest match to predict so far. Because Fnatic Sentinels, it was more of deciding whether or not you prefer the tactical playstyle or the pure talent. And that's where you could have predicted. But this is two teams who play a lot like each other, who have history and are playing against each other now. Which is why I feel like this is way harder to predict. But let's see what you guys predicted for the other game, so we can talk a bit more about the Korean Madman. So I'm going to put it in chat one more time. What do you think about that game? Do you think there's any chance that Nuturn beat someone, and if so, who will be easier, TL or Fnatic for Nuturn?
The inner fanboy of Korean Valorant wants like Nuturn to win because I think Korean Valorant in general, they are very innovative with at least their setups. Like I don't know with comps or anything, they might be like doing better playing Viper and more meta comps, but the comps that they do play, they have so many traps. Like if you rush Nuturn, they will just destroy you. They will shut you down as soon as, like, they will set so many traps. And the best thing is that Fnatic, they are the ones who like default. They will see, check the pressure they're feeling, then they might not even get stuck in traps like those because they have such a like fluid, flexible playstyle. They don't commit at all. So I think TL will be easier for Nuturn, even though that will be a very hard too, because sometimes what TL will do, they will just go I think they will just go contact play. Like they will just bleed some utility out on middle or on A, and then they will just 5-man contact. They will not split, they will not do anything. And I think Nuturn can shut that down. Like that's the best thing that Nuturn can do.
I actually think the opposite. I think I agree with the starting part about the way the traps are set up for Nuturn. It's almost like they sort of plan for like almost like infinite situations pre-hand. Like they have like they've gone into a custom. They've thought about they could enter from here, they could enter from here. If this happens, we retake like this. If that happens, we retake like this. If our Sova is nearby, then we first retake. Stuff like that. These micro decisions that you take a second more to make in the game. I feel like Nuturn has already planned it out, and that's why they have all of these trap setups. But chat says that TL won't have the mental capacity to beat Nuturn after beating Fnatic, and that's the crux of my argument, where I think it's the opposite. TL is known as a team that is willing to grind out games. Fnatic is not. Fnatic is 2 or 0-2 kind of team, in my opinion. They ride the wave, they ride the momentum. Durke pops off or falls off, and in that way, he's very similar to Yampy, where Yampy either just goes nuts or just completely disappears. But the difference between them is that Fnatic doesn't have a Scream, TL has a Scream. When Yampy falls off, Scream is usually stepping up. So TL have more win conditions, which is the key factor for my win against Nuturn. Because when it comes to Nuturn, it's going to be about mental game all along. I think the skill-wise, both of the teams are equally matched. Even calls-wise, both of the teams are equally matched, because while I favor Solo as an IGL, Sliggy on timeouts will just completely change the pace with like 1 or 2 rounds. So like in terms of pure strategy or pure skill, I think TL and Nuturn are perfectly matched. But the edge that TL have over Fnatic, that makes it, I think, Nuturn easier to beat Fnatic, is that Scream, just straight up. Like, he's the one player in Team Liquid, with the exception of Yampy, because Yampy is more of an op-aggressive player. I've rarely seen him be aggressive with rifles. Maybe that's a team thing, maybe that's a him thing. But Scream, I'm talking about before this TL even happened, he was the I'm just going to get in your face and headshot you player. And that's the kind of strategy that will sort of smother Nuturn, like you saw how Sentinels was playing yesterday, right? They're just like, we're going to come to you and we're going to take the fight with you. You're never going to get a chance to enact your setups or to play the game your style, because it's always going to be us coming to you. I don't think Fnatic can do that. I think TL can do that. But I get your point though. On the other hand, where like Fnatic is more composed, so they might read Nuturn better. And that's where maybe TL is easier for Nuturn. I'm curious to see how Nuturn actually thinks though, because they're going to know that their weaknesses have been exposed and they need to change stuff. So, and they have time to change stuff. So let's see how they get it done. Scream is good. Doma and Magnum, bro.
Yeah, see, always when I'm watching games, like I always forget about like the individual, like one person just fragging out. In my mind, I'm always like, okay, they will take this control and then they will hit the side.
I get what you mean, but when you're watching, say, TM versus G, to keep it in like our region, we expect both of the teams to do all the good things already, right?
Yeah.
So it is the pop-off players who change stuff.
You gotta look at Rossi just flagging out.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to keep that in mind.
Because if I ask you actually, strategically, if I look at the Sentinels Fnatic game, I just thought they were equal. Sentinels and Fnatic. I thought the difference between them was Shazam. Just continuously pushing. What is the
Yeah, Shazam was fighting a lot.
Oh shit! Sorry about that, Trans. I need to
Yeah,
erase
it's
TM
weird.
from my vocabulary. Chat, it's VLT now. VLT is back, so I meant VLTNG. Damn, that feels good to say again. But welcome to the stream, Sentinel. Nice timing, nice timing. But sorry, Trans, you were saying something.
Yeah, I just feel like, for example, in TL versus Fnatic, it's always going to be a utility battle in the first 30 seconds or something. Like they're going to
Yeah.
trade so much utility.
Yes.
In the end, it's going to be Scream versus everyone else. Scream versus 5.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see how that goes.
Chat is saying we're like underrating Doma and Magnum and all the amazing players of Fnatic when like I say that it'll be an issue, but it's not like that, guys. It's more that I feel like Doma and Magnum are all good support players. They're not meant to carry. They're not meant to be the players going and bringing out kills out of nowhere. That's not a bad thing. Like, support players are very rare. Good support players, even more rarer. And Doma and Magnum are goats in that manner. But Scream can be a support player. And that was the biggest revelation for everybody, coming into the grand finals of the EU Challengers. Everyone's like, Fnatic's gonna win because Scream and Yampy can't like split resources, and they're just like, nope. Scream is willing to just take a step back, let Yampy be comfortable so he can perform, because Scream is happy to play anything and still perform. And that's, I feel like, the big deal, because that's what we're going to see. Everyone talks about Scream so much because he's this insane talent, but recently he's shown the capability to have the insane talent and also be versatile, and that makes him possibly a godlike talent. To be versatile and have that raw mechanical aim, that puts you in like potential discussion for actual GOAT status. So that's where I think people rely on Scream a lot. Maybe Fnatic just come in with a plan to shut him down. I think that's very much possible too. I know Bosa will do. Me, TL or Sens. Okay. Sentinel thinks... I feel like as per your name, you should automatically support Sentinels. That makes sense.
I like TL. Yeah, go on.
No, go on. You like TL?
No, I like TL more than, I think if it was TL versus Sentinels in the grand finals, I think TL might win it just purely based on like their Europe, basically playing in Europe and stuff. And overall in Sentinels, like how tense he's like this insane flick player. He can just flick on anyone's head and shoot them. But if you look at like Scream's aiming style, he's very patient. Like he will just hold an angle, he will jiggle peek it, he will hard clear it properly. He's very stable and very patient with his aim, and that like I think what makes him like one level above, I think, let's say tens, because tens is like 180 degree में कोई आएगा तो flick करके मार तो देगा, but when so much utility is being thrown at you, like you're paranoid or you're sucked or anything's happening, Scream is patient. He's like, कोई बात नहीं, I will just point and click.
Yeah, which is where I felt like Shazam was the huge deal. Because like Tens was getting shut down a little bit. Like they were using a lot of resources to not deny him the opportunity to take the fight. Shazam was like, you guys are not touching me at all. I'm going to keep getting in your face. The minute they turned onto Shazam, Tens was like, yep, freedom. He just went ham. Like I've never seen that sort of like bait and switch between duelists in the way they play, because usually duelists are paired up or they're just, one is performing, one is not. The way like Sentinels sort of are able to change their win conditions is what I mean. I'm not a Sentinels hater, man. I still think Sentinels is right now the best team in the tournament. I just believe in Team Liquid and my storyline. As Trans said, I think TL versus Sen, TL win, and their harder match is actually against Fnatic. I think if TL want to win the tournament, amongst Fnatic, Sentinels and Nuturn, Fnatic is like 5 out of 10, Nuturn is like 0.1 out of 10, and then Sentinels is like 4.9 out of 10. There's only like a 0.1 difference, but I think Fnatic is harder. I really want Sentinels to steal. Me too. Hey guys, by the way, Sentinel also knows what that mysterious tweet means, so feel free to harass him instead of me. But let's look at results, guys. And Trans, you're saying you're a Korean fanboy, but does that mean you're gonna pick Korea or are you gonna go Europe?
I still pick Korea, but my mind says it's going to be let's say TL or Fnatic. Either of them, they can beat Nuturn. Okay. Even though I want them to win Nuturn, but I don't think they will.
Okay, let's
It will
go.
be 2-1 though. I think they might win split if a team picks it against them. If any team, either Fnatic or TL, whichever team picks, it's going to be bad for sure.
Yo,
Yeah, they're gonna
SK
win.
Rossi, what's up, man? I agree, trans 100%. But I think it's gonna be a smash. I think it's gonna be like the real finals happened and then a random match happened after that. I think it's gonna be a very long series, TL versus Fnatic, and then TL is gonna smash Nuturn. But let's see. Hey Rossi, welcome, man. Welcome to this stream. Rossi already timed one guy out. What the fuck? Wait, did he actually? No, he did not. What? Wait, what the fuck? Sentinel supremacy. Yeah, I mean, so Rossi, I told my chat I'll twerk if Sentinels win. So we're really relying on TL here. Rossi, feel free to come join the discussion if you want to. Sentinel, you too. But I think we've pretty much capped our TL versus Fnatic discussion. The final thing to talk about is like what new comps we could expect from the teams, if anything. And we'll do that by going backwards, where we'll talk about the things they won't change for sure, so it becomes easier to imagine what they could change. But in the meantime, guys, hit the like button. Try to get us to 250, maybe 300. Trans, let's start off with Fnatic, okay? I don't think Boaster is changing from Astra, with the exception of the maps where like they're not playing Astra. So like in general, I don't think they're changing their icebox. I don't think they are changing their Haven, Ascent, or Bind. I think the only map that Fnatic can change is Split, which we expect. And on this map, the combination we expect them to go is Astra Viper, because Boaster is playing Astra, right?
Yeah.
So Boaster, Astra, Mystic, Viper, if you put that aside, that leaves Magnum, Doma, and Durka. Now, Durka, I'm going to just put onto duelist, so Jet Race. Maybe he plays
They
Race
might
mostly
put him
just
on
Jet.
Sage though. They might put him on Sage and make Doma go Raze though. They might. I'm not sure, but they have done it in the past and they have that option open.
Yeah, let's write that down. That actually makes sense. The Durka, Sage, Doma, Raze. That way, Magnum will
Wait,
play
I'll be back in a
KJ.
sec.
Yeah, go for it. That makes sense also. That also cuts down Magnum, which I think Magnum might play KJ. So Doma Raze is the only change. Might happen. It'll be really cool if it happens. Did I miss a chat? I did not miss a chat. But yeah, guys. So in my opinion, for Fnatic, that's the only change that can happen. For TL, look at it this way, okay? Now, Yampy is always playing Jet or KJ, which is why I don't think Icebox is changing. I don't think Haven is changing. I don't think Ascent is changing either. Ascent, Scream is the only player. So on Ascent, what does Scream play? And this is where I want to make a little bit of a prediction. I think that Scream might go for Reyna here. Just because he wants to play more of a fight style, just because he wants to go in the twos and try to shut Durka down from aggressing A main or B main, and also because Reyna in general as a flasher is better than Phoenix against Ops. So maybe he pulls out the Reyna here and like just, you know, they go ham. But if not Reyna, it's going to be Phoenix. I'm not expecting Sage at all. It has to be Reyna or Phoenix for me. I would like to see Reyna. Especially now that Reyna can pick up solo ops from like assists. That way you can play Reyna in twos. You know, if somebody else gets the kill, you still get the solo op, you still get to run away.
I think it'll be Phoenix though. Because they have a lot of setups with aim control, with Phoenix Molly and flash peeking and you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want Link to run Astra, but I don't think they will do it.
I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, I think they will go Link Omen, because I think when they have Atex, they have this very nice one-way smoke they do for Garden.
Yeah.
I think you've noticed that. Like they have this one-way smoke, and then they'll flash in, and then Phoenix will play off. Phoenix will keep one flash for a late Heaven aggression.
Yeah.
During the retake. So I think it all comes down to like comfort, but since they play Ascent with Phoenix, I think they still go for Phoenix. But with Reyna,
Phoenix is the more obvious thing. I'm just like in this, I'm trying to see if there is any room for change, you know. But which is why I say I don't think Sage is ever happening against Fnatic.
It should be a good pick though, because
against Fnatic.
Because they can take aim in control. Like they can do a early paranoia on A, near the orb, then they slow it, then they wall it off, and then they have that control. Even if they break it, it's
Wait,
like they have
you want to wall? Wait, I'm confused. On Ascent, you're saying
in
wall.
front of the orb, in front of the
So
orb. By
you
that I
use
mean not
wall for
the default
orb.
table. No,
Huh,
you.
but Fnatic will just play retakes, and Fnatic are really
Nothing.
good at retakes.
I don't mean like they can retake that area, but they have to spend so much utility to take that area that they have not a lot of it left for the site, like end site take. They don't even have to keep that area.
Oh, you
But
mean
Fnatic,
purely alt-up control के लिए wall?
हाँ,
Oh,
like
okay, I
on
get.
A they
हाँ
can
हाँ
go
हाँ.
paranoia करेंगे, उसके बाद slow आएगा, then
Okay,
they
but
wall it off.
trans, in that situation, who do you feed the alt-ops to?
You either feed, you feed the Sage, I think, Sage
If
Sova.
you feed if you feed the Sage, it's sort of, yeah, Sage Sova is the other natural guy, but if you're combining the Sova in a position where you're cutting off an area, you're not getting information on the other either, that's
That's
kind
true.
of not
That's
good.
true. That's true.
And then if you're feeding alt points to the Sage, suddenly she becomes a support player thoroughly. Like, you're using the wall to cut off angles, you're using the alt points to feed Sage, and that I don't think that's how Scream plays Sage. He's more of a battle Sage. It doesn't sort of go in with their playstyle. I think the Sage was purely a pick for Vikings because they are a W team. They're a Brazilian team. I don't think Sage was a general pick, which is why I think generally Phoenix is more common. But yeah. Shantanu, I already talked about the Valorant India tweet. Will be there at 10:30. If you just scroll back a little, you can find me talking about it. I explained it. I did the whole conversion and stuff. But yeah, I want Scream to play Duelist. That's also part of why I don't want Sage, because Ascent is one of the maps where I already like TL setups, like with the Phoenix, as you were talking about. The idea of saving one flash to re-aggress during retakes is that Ascent retakes are naturally hard because the choke points are aggressive choke points. You have the Heaven choke point and the door entry choke point. So if you're playing purely post plants hidden, like either under a Heaven or a main, or even say next to like the transformer, like you give up the choke points for free, which is why you'll see a lot of pro teams, they don't necessarily play full post plants. Their post plants are to contest the choke points, which is why Killjoy is really good, because she can put swarm grenades for Heaven and door instead of putting them on the side, because you're sort of denying them the opportunity to retake itself, therefore making the A post plant much easier. And TL does that very, very well. They have all of their positions set. So I don't know, maybe Sage is the way to go, and just a different style of Sage, instead of playing like for the op control the way you're saying, maybe they just like play the same which we were imagining, like Sage go, let her go, take fights, heal up, come back, but instead of taking the orb, just deny the orb to the other people, so nobody gets the orb.
I mean, they can still take the orb, but it doesn't like it's more about the area that they're controlling in the early round. Like if they have that area, then Fnatic either has to instantly break the wall and contest it, in which case they have slow orbs and they can delay time and they can get other people to rotate and help. Or if they are not, if you just leave that wall there, either Fnatic has to wait out that wall and the team doesn't have to even think about staying like watching there, and they can fight short together or they can fight middle together or any other area. They have, for those 40 seconds, if the wall is still up, they have a lot of options. And after that, maybe they go turtle back.
But that's the thing, right? Fnatic don't use those 40 seconds very actively anyways. They'll be very happy to give up the control for the 40 seconds. Fnatic is the double pump team. They're the team that will go all the way into A and rotate just because they can. They're always willing to rotate. So if I get what you're saying. You prioritize the starting phase of the round because that way you get way more information than the other team, and you can use that information to translate into advantages on the other side of the map or even in the mid area of the map. But Fnatic will always just be like, we won't give you any. We will play defensive, because the biggest weakness of that Sage comp is it has a timer. Like, you need to either use the wall when it is up, you need to use the heal fast so that it can regenerate. You don't have any flashes, so you can't really make any plays. So if the other team is continuously just saying no to your style of play, they're not getting anything either. But denying you itself is a big advantage to them,
That's true. That's the only reason why Phoenix is, I think, on Ascent more viable. You can fight for the control, but after you're done fighting, and like Fnatic likes to play default, they will just wait out the traps, they will just wait out the early shit that they do.
Yeah.
And then they'll just come.
That's pretty much it, chat. Like, I think in general, I'm not doing VOD reviews today because I really want to do the Nuturn Sentinels VOD reviews because I have so many minor things to point to you guys, which I felt were overlooked because, of course, casters can't do it, and because analyst desk, I feel like analyst desk is becoming a lot more like narrative desk instead of like I like some of them, but I would have liked to see like Sean or maybe even Steel. Come on, like I think they could have got Steel. I don't see why they haven't got Steel at all because Steel is one of the best analyst players from NA, and he's not in the tournament. If he's not in the tournament, it would be nice to get him on, but they haven't got him on yet. I'm gonna twerk if Sentinel wins. Yeah. Somebody asked if I think it's possible that Sentinel gets 3-0'd in by any team. And I think that's not, I mean, obviously it's not impossible because everything is possible, but I think it's like less than 1% chance. Do you think a 3-0 is likely by any team? Like,
I don't think so. No, it's going to be
Yeah.
close. Every team is very strong on some maps, and they are decent on other maps. And those maps that they are decent on, some other team can be strong on. Like, and since the difference in regions, like they have different compositions, different play styles. So I think 3 owing someone just purely is very hard. And if Sentinels does
Yeah.
it, then they're the best team in the world by far.
Oh shit.
I think
Sorry.
Sobs gave some quote to he just on like VLR. He thinks that Sentinels is just better at other teams at the meta, at playing meta.
Oh,
There's this new. I don't know. I didn't read it, but
let me look it up. VLR.gg. It should be in the front page.
yeah, it's one of the first articles.
Other teams aren't as good as us. Nuturn able to fire. We're always going to be less comfortable in land setup, but even though, okay. This is more in context, I think, to the Nuturn game. But
Yeah.
I guess in general also, I kind of get what they're saying, wherein I feel like the only team who's caught up to them in the meta is Fnatic, kind of. But even them, it's not catching up to them on every single map. Sentinels is like the fully caught up team in every map in the meta, because even Haven, which is the only map, they still play the old meta. They don't play the old style. With Astra, they've completely changed their style, which is a big deal, you know. So, but yeah, Sentinels can 3-0 anyone. Even that, it's unlikely, but that is more likely than somebody 3-0ing Sentinels. Let's see. Sieh, do you think anyone? No, wait, not this. Hey, Decryptor. Did Sieh leak it? I did not leak anything, guys. There's some announcement today, Mimosa, but I don't know which announcement it is. You guys will find out at 10:30. Sentinels can 3-0 Fnatic. They should BM Fnatic the way. They probably will. I am pretty sure Sentinels will BM. Cause like most NA and EU organizations BM. But yeah, alright chat. Tomorrow I'm gonna be like, so we're gonna be streaming mostly around the matches that happen in the day. So since tomorrow it starts, let's see, it starts around 11, I think, the finals, right? Like it starts pretty late. Final starts 10:30. Okay. Since it starts 10:30, we'll be starting our stream around 6:30. I think 6:30 to 10:30. I'll try to go for a like maybe 7:30 or 6:30. I'm not sure. It'll be a 3 or 4 hour stream. I'm gonna try to set up a couple of cool things. See, I don't lie. We know you know. I'm not lying. I know. I 100% know. But I can't tell you which one it is today. Which is why, like, on Twitter, by the way, which reminds me, follow me and follow Trans also. Follow us on Insta, Twitter, and Facebook. All the pro players also know, guys. They pretend like they don't know, but they find out before I do. So you should go harass them more than you should harass me. But yeah. But yeah, like 3 or 4 hours will be the stream. Not 4 hours, mostly just 3 hours. But the idea is we'll try to keep the stream up till the closing ceremony stream starts. So I don't know. We'll see how it works out. So yeah, there are many announcements that are pending. One of them will come today, but it is the biggest one, the one that will come today. But But yeah, what is announcement? You'll find out at 10:30. And so at 10:30, I'll be sitting on my Discord to react with you guys. So anyone who wants to come can come. Yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Agree the thing. Now, like, thank you, Trans, for coming on board and sharing your
Thank you
opinion
so
with
much
me.
for having me.
My pleasure, man. I'm gonna just do a bit of a Q&A and then I'm gonna say peace out to the chat. Chat, anything you wanna ask Trans about ROG Academy, for example? Go for it, or anything you wanna ask me in general, you can go for it. Let me just put up my pickums and then I'll wait for you guys to ask me some questions. You can call me a setup a lot of cool things. No, I already have it set up. That's why I took yesterday off. I finished setting it up. Definitely VCT India up to clear kar diya. But I did not clear anything up, Subit. I did not say that VCT India announcement is today. I am not saying that VCT India announcement is today. It might be today. It might be tomorrow. It might not even be an announcement. Maybe there is no VCT India. But we'll find out. We'll find out, okay? I will say though, like mostly next week, Valorants will have a podcast session with some very special guests. Let it tell Riot Hilly. So, okay, wait. I'll open that tweet itself, I guess, because some people will be confused. So basically, MTech, what happened is today, Riot, yeah. Wow, nobody even liked that tweet. Everyone is liking all my other tweets. Nobody got the funny. Oh, I hit 200. Thank you, guys. So basically, Valorant India and South Asia posted this. This is hexadecimal text which translates to 10:30 p.m. MTech. Next roster changes stream after Gauntlet. At least after like sometime around June, I'll do it. 50 rupees cart over. He will get no other future leaks? See, maybe that's where you're wrong. Maybe Riot wants me to leak, you know? Maybe that's why I know. I'll follow. I didn't know, Rohan. What the fuck? No, I'll follow. Any chances Scream playing Jet and Yampi going for KJ? That usually is what happens in Icebox, Aryan. So we expect that to happen on Icebox again. But yeah, like wherever Yampi is comfortable playing KJ, that's what they'll do. Scream will either play Jet or sometimes he plays Sage. But yeah, I'm sure it's VCT. See guys, Decryptor is saying, is anti-registered in TC? No, not yet. There's no SATUL registered either, and I believe Godlike is not registered either yet. So let's see. Are you still associated with VLT? Yes, I am. I'm their analyst. You said biggest announcement right now. VCT India is the biggest. See, that's what you think, right? What if there's a bigger announcement that you don't even know about? You know, what if? I get anxiety out. मैं कौन है? Maximus अभी तक finals decide नहीं हुआ है. Here, let me show you the bracket. Basically, this is not the bracket, okay? This is my pick'ems. So this is the bracket right now. आज Fnatic vs TL होगा, फिर इनका winner Nuturn के साथ खेलेगा, फिर इसका winner Sentinels के साथ खेलेगा कल, which will be grand finals. You are hyping, bro. See, maybe that's why I know, because I'm hyping. Check WhatsApp from Karthi. One sec, guys.
चलो सीए मैं निकलता हूँ. I'll go play one fun.
Bye, Trans. Thank you for coming. Gautam,
See you.
one sec.
Cheers.
See you. When we see VLT full squad back in action, why Godlike not registered? VCT Berlin के लिए announcement है. Maybe. Godlike is registered. अरे Godlike not registered as in with anti I meant, not as in Godlike नहीं आ रही. अरे sorry, my bad. I messed that up. Okay, Gautam, there is a small problem with this. I'll explain. So, give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll call you guys and I'll explain. But I'm just gonna finish the stream tonight. See a fake news factory Godlike register. अरे मेरा मतलब था Godlike with anti did not register. Like there is no antidote in Godlike. That's what I meant. My bad. मेरे को डरा दिया too. Sorry. Biggest we don't know about India getting direct slot to Masters 3 instead of going through SE. Maybe that's what is gonna happen, Sumit. You never know. Bigger version of the VCT India article, maybe it's the exact same. Guys, I'm not saying anything, okay? Check Twitter. Guys, I can't actually use my phone till I end the stream because my phone is my camera. So hold on, I'll check everything once I end the stream. I think today Fnatic will win. Alright, Tom and Jerry. Let's go. I think chat was agreeing with you, if I remember correctly. Yes, chat prediction was 2-1 Fnatic. So let's go. Check Twitter on PC. Okay, hold on. No. You did. Okay. You know what? I'll show you guys what he tried to do anyways. Come on. Why would you do this? You can go ahead and do it, man. Riot is not that paranoid. Don't worry at all. I'll just tell Riot to watch my stream, and that'll be amazing because I'll tell them while you're at my stream, make sure you hit the like button, and I'll get free likes out of Riot XD. So you guys also hit the like button, guys. Come on, get us to 300 before we go away. I'm having a feeling maybe Sieh is appointed. Okay. That's not the news. I'm not appointed by Riot India. It'll be NCA from Riot. No, Riot trusts me, guys. No way. I think Riot trusts me. I hope Riot trusts me. I don't know. Fuck. Anti-joint Godel. No. Not as far as we know. तेरे को free के views. Exactly. Aryan समझता है भाई. बोलो Riot को. Riot आके देखेगी free का view पूरा stream भी देखेगी. क्या watch time बढ़ेगा? Ulala. The watch time will go zoop because Riot will watch the full stream to make sure that it doesn't work. So I'll get likes, I'll get watch time, I'll get views. Easy claps bolte. Sieh's Twitter handle next week, Riot Sieh. Bro, okay, I'll promise you this, okay? Because you guys are gonna, I hope you're gonna follow me for my career in esports in general. Riot is my long-term goal. I told everyone about this, whoever is recruiting me, is that the only people I will ever, drop everything for is Riot. So that is my long-term goal. I want to be Riot Sieh, but I don't think it's gonna happen for at least a few more years. But when it does happen, you will have no idea. I promise you, you will have zero idea. Because I will not reveal a single thing. I know you guys think my poker face is bad, but that's just because I want you to think that, But yeah, I'm just telling you that when it happens, you'll have no idea. And it's not happening today. I would not be streaming if it was happening today, man. I would be so, I would be too energetic to stream, I would just be jumping around everywhere because it's literally what I want. It's my dream. So if I actually got Riot, I would not be streaming. I would just be like, oh my god. What do you want to do for Riot though? Casting. I want to do casting. I want to cast for Riot. After that, I don't know. After casting, maybe I could go into see, eventually, I'm hoping when India gets franchised, maybe I'll be able to buy into a franchise or something. I don't know. Sieh was a stocks guy who smoked weed in Canada. He has a good poker face. I don't know what you're talking about. What is this weed? Riot main cast का job मिले तो दारू पिला दियो. 100% trans. सबको, पूरी chat को. If you're above whatever age your state needs you to be above, then you will get daru. Any new GOG coming? Not that I know of. SATL is the only one pending. At Decryptor, you say 21, but I know in Mumbai it's 25 for hard liquor. So, पता नहीं. Post 1 के time पे भी तूने हक दिया था. मैंने क्या हका था? Wow, मालूम, fuck you. अरे, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, Mumbai is 25 Decryptor. What do you think TL prefers today against Fnatic, Icebox, or mine? I think TL will prefer Icebox. So we're talking about this, right, Sumit? And this is so I break down these bans again, right? So this, in my opinion, is just purely brain dead. Forget that we're playing against who we're playing against and just ban whatever we don't want to play in general, which is Fnatic ban Split, TL ban Icebox. This is more respect, Fnatic not comfortable on Split yet. Maybe this is all hypothetical, okay? And TL ban Bind because Fnatic are good. This, I think, is the most likely. TL ban Bind, Fnatic ban Ascent. But let's see. Gujarat mein to you have to be dead to drink daru, right? Or you have to save one. Please save daru plan for 1 more year. Then done, sneaky. I don't think I'm getting it anytime soon. Rip Decryptor. It's okay. We'll get you out of Gujarat. We'll smokes the Asian paints. Yeah, man. I have Asian paints in my house only. I just go up against the wall. I'm just like, what the fuck, chat? Yo, Karthi, I'll respond to you in a minute. I don't mind doing what you want. The issue is that account is also my, one of my Valo accounts. And because of that, I need to know you trust these guys. You will stream tomorrow, right? Yes, Rig. So we're gonna start around 6:37ish and try to end around 3 hours in. I'm gonna try to find out exactly if there is a closing ceremony or not for Riot because I want to finish. I cannot play. I'm not playing. No debt for Daru in Gujarat. Come freely. Okay, done. Dhruvat mein aa raha hai. We will go under the statue and we will drink Daru. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. All the sponsors who are watching me, I'm kidding. There's no sponsors who are watching me. Who am I kidding? Thanks. Here we can set up a get decreator out of Gujarat Donogol. Ha, done. What is that thing called, dude? Fund me. You're here for my excitement. Right, nice. Will guests be joining? Yeah, vibe hai. I'm gonna try to get guests. I don't know if I can get guests, but I'll try. I'll tell you what. If you guys get us to 300 likes now, I'll try harder. Maybe Riot's watching. Riot. We will party together. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Conversation is going in the wrong direction. Yes, why are we talking about dry states? Wait, how did this come? Wait, 2 champion slots for SEA, but only 1 for KR, Japan, Latam. It makes sense. I think it makes sense because you know certain regions might be expanding and including other regions. So maybe that makes sense. अबे off camera करना पड़ेगा. हाँ यार, सही है. Claw Gaming, what's up, Claw? What's up? Ooh. Chat, okay. You should know that I might just be like completely fooling you. कल आके बोलना मत सीए क्यों कर रहा है? What is tomorrow VLT announcement? I'm not sure. Leaks what? कितना चल रहा है? Sorry, guys. Final prediction for today. TL are going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maps and win 2-4-1 in 5 maps. Then TL going to go tomorrow and they're going to play 5 maps and win 3-2 against Sentinels. And even though my pick'ems are fucked up, my overall storyline prediction will become content. Because I will take from my old stream the part where I'll be like, I believe that TL is going to choke early in the tournament and then come back in a revenge storyline, beat Nuturn and take the finals win. I'll just cut off the part where I thought the finals would be TL vs Fnatic. VCT happens, 2 slots for Southeast Asia. No, Pratik, it's not about VCT India. Southeast Asia already has 2 slots for VCT Berlin. It's there in the Wikipedia. Maybe Antidote left TM joins weird. I was talking about the decryptor yesterday. Maybe. Champion में कितना team जाएगा? देखते हैं रुक. VCT Wikipedia. बोलते हैं. Sentinel win easily. Like, dude, Camp TL won't win, won't get your hopes high. Arey, my hopes are already high. It's okay. It's Camp 2021. The only person is not. Sun bhai Sen jeetegi manja. Arey, Sen is the favorite. Okay, Sentinel is the favorite. I just believe. I believe in TL. बस और कुछ भी नहीं है. I'm probably going to be wrong, guys. I'm very willing to accept that. Champions. So let's see. 16 team रहेगी champions में. 2 NA, 2 EMEA, 2 Brazil, 1 LATAM, 1 Japan, 2 SEA, 1 Korea. सही है? And then obviously last chance 1-1-1-1. I don't know what the fuck Asia is. Asia is probably just Korea, LATAM, Japan. Sorry, LATAM क्या बोल रहा हूँ? Korea, Japan and SEA together. But that's not fair because then what the fuck, you know? So this is 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 slots. This is 15 and then Masters 3 winner. So apparently if Sentinels win Masters 2, they're guaranteed champions, basically, because of the point system. I don't know exactly how it is, but they're more or less guaranteed. Oh, MENA. So Pakistan will probably end up going to EMEA, which is kind of sad for them. But also kind of nice because they get to travel there. To Brazil, what the fuck? That might change. That is weird. I'm not going to lie. The fact that Brazil gets the same as EMEA and North America, it's a little weird for me. But maybe they'll change because I don't know. Yeah, I think that needs to change. Maybe they'll change it depending on, like, if Brazil does bad in 3, Berlin 2, maybe they'll change that. How is the new app working? Lucifer, brilliantly. I was just going to text you after the stream. Thank you. It's worked. I'm using that app only. It's worked very, very well. Fanty Joy, VLT, 1,000 rupees GPay right away. मैं काय को GPay करूँ तेरे को? तू मेरे को दे GPay. सही है? Okay, Pratik. Anyways, done. Hey, Rocky, what's up, bro? Only one team means MENA team goes same. Yeah, only one. So we could have 3 potential Indian teams and. No, we cannot have 3. Okay, even that way, we can only have 2 क्योंकि SEA Challenger के लिए if we get a chance, we'll only get 1 slot, Papa. We'll get 1 slot into SEA. So 1 team will qualify from SEA, 1 from last chance qualifier. So even then, only 2 Indian teams. Dusky Pratham, he's talking about the app that I'm using to use my phone camera as my web camera, because my phone camera gives me 4K resolution and is much better than my web camera. Tell us this, is announcement going to drive us off our feet? Yes, Sumit. It's going to make you very happy. It's going to make you very, very happy. At least that's what I think. What's the app called? IRUIN. Iruin? Yeah, वैसे कुछ बुलाते हैं. I'm not sure. Ooh, is that DroidCam? No, DroidCam is bad, man. I tried DroidCam yesterday. DroidCam is not good. This is IRIUN. Iruin. Alright, chalo. That's pretty much it. It's 7:45. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make sure. Do you start your weekend before the stream? Razia, if you think what you think I mean, then no. I'm just thoda extra, क्या बोलते हैं? I'm mood अच्छा है आज, basically. Like, and not that in general mood is bad, but right now mood is just a little extra special today because I got some, not just about today's announcement, I got some amazing news, but I got some amazing news other than that in general. I'll reveal everything to you guys in a few weeks, okay? So just hold on and I'll tell. I think because of stuff like this, eventually, like maybe in a few months, we can start like storytelling sessions. I can tell you guys maybe about Canada and stuff and about all of these canned, that happen in the Indian gaming community. Because last year मेरे को इसके बारे में कुछ भी नहीं पता था. But now I know a little bit of gossip, so we can have those storytelling, gossiping sessions maybe. I don't know. But Razia, well done. I like what you pulled off there. He's not Tito. Arey. Okay, let's calm down, guys. If all this Team Mahi ka roster changes didn't happen, chance of Team Mahi was more, but now G is way better. It's VLT right now, but I get what you mean. It's true also because Marzil is new to the game. But let's see. End stream, I need to watch Hot Tub. So Ishan, you're saying you choose my stream over Hot Tub right now. Nice. 10:30 pakka aunga. 10:30 pakka. I will be in my Discord. I will be here. I'll show you guys. Exactly, I'll show you. I will be not over here. Let me disconnect from here. I will be here. Chill zone. Okay. I will be here. I will be sitting. I will be waiting at 10:30. And yeah, you can come. Ishan trying to get in there real quick. Recheck. Using your account for Clash, is that fine? I have deets. No, wait, I'm coming. So I have to go talk to my friends for a bit, and I wanted to end the stream 15 minutes back anyways, but I'm gonna go now. Hit the like button, guys. You're 299, 300 pancha do. Go to your alt accounts, get us 300. I guess I could go to my alt accounts too. But yeah, irrespective. Oh, never mind. We reached 300. Awesome. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you back tomorrow around 6:37 p.m. Okay. So yeah, just note it down in your calendar already. We'll see you then. It's gonna be a blast, and TL is gonna win everything, and Sieh is gonna be number 1. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for coming, guys. Bye bye. Yes, there will be a guest.